It's hard to realize there's a difference if you don't know any better. But you do know better. You do know better because there's a part of you, right, that is consciously and acutely aware of everything that's happening. That's your intuition as a woman. But you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it because you just want someone there. You just want a partner. You just want to say you have a man. You just don't want to be single, even though being single is a gift, because that's when you learn about yourself. That's when you learn about your likes. That's when you learn about your wants. That's when you become a good partner to yourself and you embody the treatment that you want from a man. So then the men who are attracted to you are the type of men who are going to give you exactly what you want. You may not know, you may not have the awareness tools, or you may not have the verbiage to say what I'm doing is enabling, but you know when your nervous system is dysregulated. You know when you are anxious going into your house. You know when you spend most of your days thinking about how to pay the bills and your partner is not taking some of the stress and strain and weight off of you. You know those things, right? Often women will get caught up in the language and caught up in the verbiage. And yes, it is important to call a thing and to name it. It's important to be able to name it so you can understand it. But it should also be enough to know and to feel and to say, this doesn't feel good to me. I'm not getting what I want here. Something's not right. That is enough to say, hey, let's have a conversation. I don't feel good here. I don't know what it is, but something is off. And come together in partnership with that man that you are with to figure out the problem, to figure out the challenge. Right? But the problem is so many of you think that you are responsible for solving all of the problems, that you don't ask for his input. You don't ask for support. You don't speak to trusted figures. You think that you have to right all the wrongs and you have to endure all of the challenges on your own. And that's not true. That's not true at all. That's one of the major differences between my client base, which is primarily Black women and women of color, and white women. And when I work with white women clients, there's a different level of openness because they're ready to be supported. They're ready to be helped. They're ready for you to help them figure out how to solve their problems. Whereas the Black and the brown women, we're like, I've been trying to do this on my own for so long and I just don't know what else to do. And are still resistant to the help and resistant to the support. So you believe that it is your job to solve the problems of your relationship, but you are in a partnership. And your partner carries the brunt of that responsibility as well. Right? I do not believe that a woman can operate from a healthy emotional state if she is carrying all of the financial responsibility. And y'all can call me old-fashioned if you want. You can call me whatever you want. If you as a woman are carrying all of the financial burdens and the financial responsibilities, or the most of the financial burdens and financial responsibilities, and you have a man in your life, your nervous system is going to be dysregulated. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof. Your heart is not going to feel comfortable and loved and cared for. Right? And you know why a lot of women miss that and think oh, it's not a big deal? Because we have friendships, right? We have support systems. We support each other. You're like, oh, my friend group or my mastermind or my therapist or my life coach, right? Like the clients who work with me, they're like, girl, I have you. So it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. You get to demand more from the people in your life, and the men especially.